Hi everybody, welcome. I decided to do a video today. I want to show you how I turn my chicken into lovely Kentucky Fried Chicken. That's what we are having today. So I've already mixed 2 cups of flour. Can you see? 2 cups of flour I've mixed, and I put all the spices which I like. So you can put anything which you like. That's what I've done. I have mixed already 3 eggs. Can you see? 3 eggs. And the secret to this, I've just put 3 eggs, 1 thing, and I've used ginger beer. So that's our butter. And so this is my mixture. Actually, this is the starting one, so I'll put a little bit in there. This is just plain flour. And I put some oil into my Instant Pot. And I'm using drumsticks. So this is how we are going to be doing it. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3. This is all washed and cleaned. I've marinated it in salt and garlic overnight, so it's gonna be tasty. And so basically my oil is done. So can you see? Yeah. So I am taking my drumstick into flour, into our butter, and into that. So this one, make sure it's all nicely covered into the butter, well covered into the butter. And into our spices. Oops. So make sure your chicken is a bit dry, not too runny. Make sure it's all covered in the spices. So cook with me, KFC. Oh, I like it that you can just come in. So my oil is very hot. As you can see, my Instant Pot is staying hot. So my chicken, I marinated it with just salt and garlic overnight. So I like a proper marinated chicken so that you can eat everything to the bone. It's only the 3 of us, so I'm doing a good batch. It's KFC after all. So how many drumsticks? I'm not sure. I've washed my hands and everything else, so don't panic. Start telling me all the health and safety bits. All the health and safety bits. So I think I can manage 4, because you don't want to put a lot in your pot. You just want to cover it, but not too much. So you see? So while that is covering, I'll just prepare these ones. It's quite simple once you get the gist of the things. It's quite simple because you just want to make sure that they're covered with your butter and your egg. Put the flour away while you're cooking. Try and clean as you go, which I sometimes struggle with, but are you with me? Are you with me? Yes, you are. So I just thought I'll let you know. Still going. Somebody only with my binoculars. We are there, somebody only. It's doing very well. We're making sure that there's no blood coming out of this chicken. It's nice and runny, and you know, it's just like It's like So if you want it to be even more thing, it depends with the spices you put. But I just like that taste. You can tell I love my food so much. I love food so much. So a good 10-15 minutes, depending how thick the meat is. That's what we are working with here. So we can actually dust off this. I could use this lid actually, and so that this meat can rest here while it's waiting to go in that way. You can tell I even have the garlic, which I've used just garlic and salt because I love garlic. So it's gonna be messy, but you know, you're in charge. Nobody tells you off. You just do what you can. So because I've got the garlic, I also like to just throw them in the oil. So to be garlic infused oil, to those who like the details. It's looking lovely. Maybe I should bring the camera close so that you can see. It's cooking well, sizzling well, sizzling well. So I've got chips in the oven, so by the time my chicken is ready, my chips are ready. And so if you can see, if I bring camera close, you see that I'm continuing with the process. It's a messy job, like I said, but messy is nice. Remember, this part has got only, I put ginger beer and salt and 3 eggs. Ginger beer, salt, 3 eggs, and 1 cup flour. You can also do it in the oven. It's nice as well to do it in the oven. Or you can like, not boil, but you can steam your chicken with spices so that it gets in if you don't have time for overnight soaking. See, my hands are really messy. Okay, we're gonna take the chicken out. Wash my hands. You can tell. Look at the spices. Look at the herbs. That's a heavy. So I've just cut onions, and the remaining butter which I had, I decided I'm going to do some onion thing going. Oops. So 3 onions to be precise. So I put it in the butter. So I am going to use, I'm going to mix it with the flour. I don't like wasting food, so I always try and think of ways for me to utilize everything. So I've decided that if I mix the onion and the butter, that could be a good snack to take. And you see, it's gonna be tasty onion if you like it. Onion has got a lot of benefits, you know, and it's something which I'm discovering as I'm getting older, but I actually need to have onion in my diet. So I've started using more onion than before. So we got that. So that's our other batch. I can't wait to dig into this. And one thing about, I don't have a deep fat fry. I don't deep fat fry things that much, but I just wanted, normally I'll just put in the oven. But one good thing about the Instant Pot, you can do anything. When I say anything, you can do anything you want in an Instant Pot. Maybe I could squeeze one more. Yeah. So far, so good. So far, so good. That is lovely. Can't wait. Can't wait for you lot to join me. So the chicken is done, and we are now doing the onion. So I don't know what you call this, but that's probably onion in butter. So I'm just using this as a molding. and I'll just drop it in oil. Basically, I didn't want to chop things. I don't like wasting. So I don't know what this is called, but it's gonna be something nice and tasty. So our chicken is done. I'll put it in the oven so that it remains nice, crispy, and nice and hot. And once I'm done, I'll let us see the final bit. We're going to add fresh tomato to the plates. So I don't know why, but I love tomatoes so much, and I just feel, because it's a fruit, or is it a veg? But it does. So one more. One of those people who, even if it's toast, give me a tomato, it makes it look better. I don't know. Okay, so I told you I was doing chips. So when I finished, I put the chicken in. Okay. I didn't put anything in the chips. It's just the chips. So you can cut your potato. You can buy some chips, or I've got plenty of, I buy from the farmer's market. So I think these potatoes would be 4 or 5 potatoes, and just slice them thinly. We can shape them the way you want them, but I think if you do them thinly, sometimes the kids, they get that vision of thinking they're eating plenty, but it will be the same potato which I would do if I'm doing roast or jacket, whatever you call it. So, and that's plenty actually, but we didn't eat all day, so this is this, I don't know what to call it, but we're trying to have like 1 meal a day for the next 10 days. So what I'll do is I'll save the chicken. So voila, here we go. So you got plenty. If the kids decide they want more chicken, at least they've got more chicken, and because my oven is hot, I just keep it in the oven until everybody's satisfied. Oops, that was hot, and I'm holding the thing in my hands. So we're just waiting for the onion bit. Okay. Our onion bhaji. Maybe you can call it an onion bhaji, but I don't want people bashing me thinking, that's not how you do onion bhaji. Ya, 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 ya. This is my own onion bhaji. It's really nice, golden color, crunchy. It's quite good that you know, you can just think of whatever, because I can just mix different ingredients, and I could have done with vegetables. Actually, I could have put any veggies which I've got and make something out of it. Or I could have saved the butter and do fish. So you could do a lot. So while I put this to cook, I'll call my kids and enjoy. So you can do this quite a lot of different KFC recipes which are online, but I'm the one to just use what I've got. I'm not going out there stretching and trying to find ingredients. I'm already a COVID victim. I don't want to be victim number 2. So I'm just going to use what I've got, and voila, this is the final bits. So you can then put ketchup or whatever they like with. So thank you so much, and for cooking with me. Cooking with me, enjoying our Kentucky Fried Chicken with our bhaji. The chicken is actually, you know, it cooks very well, in case you think, oh, it's runny. That's a well marinated chicken. Okay, I'm going to stuff myself. So happy viewing.